Hello, everyone. According to a message here on Showare's page, and I've seen quite a number of people also saying it, they are saying that there's a strong indication that the US President Donald Trump's United States military is pressing for the removal of the ineffective and utterly useless Minister of State of Defense, Bello Matawalle, citing serious concerns over intelligence sharing and collaboration. Matawalle is widely accused of having links to bandits in Zamfara. This is from Omoyele Showere's page on his Facebook page. I've seen a lot of that. So there have been a lot of pockets of those reports out there that Matawalle is also being pressed to resign. We saw the resignation of Badaru. And according to Omoyele Showere, he says the useless defense minister, Mohammed Badaru Abubakar, did not resign. He was asked by Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu to step aside to make room for former Chief of Defense Staff General Christopher Musa to be appointed defense minister. There's also been a talk, people putting that as rumor out there that he's going to become the next minister of this defense. They're coming down back to, let me focus, this video is to focus on Matawalle. Matawalle is one person that has been accused repeatedly of having contact with bandits, of having a link with bandits. Even bandits have mentioned his name, severally. As one that they are in sort of like association or something, with him. There have been quite a number of reports on that. In 2021, also, there was a case of, Matawalle coming out to defend, the bandits and say that not all bandits are criminals. According to him, there are some who you will see that they have issues, they had grudges, grouse, they maybe injustice was meted out against them, and then they took up arms against the whole system. But he has always been one to be sort of like on their side. That's just the way that I can put it. And at the end of the day, this is the kind of person that Bola Ahmed Tinubu decided to make Minister of State Defense. You understand? And Badaru also, that just to resign. You look at the credentials. What are the credentials? What do these people have? What do they know about defense? What do they know about security? What do they know about the lingo of security? What is it that needs to be done, and all of that? But you will see outrightly that Bola Ahmed Tinubu has no regard for the lives of Nigeria, neither their properties. Is not interested in protecting them. All that is interested in is regime protection, and how does he stay, in government. And also, there's a video. Certainly, you will get to watch the video after this. There's a video out there, where he sat down to actually explain, and this was in 2021, where he did explain why these bandits should not be looked upon as criminals, why they should be treated, treated right. And these are some of the things that really worry Nigerians. And you've seen a lot of people. There's also one man that accused him directly, and they've spoken repeatedly, a good number of them, but nobody gets to listen. And sometimes you wonder why the terrorists are emboldened, these so-called bandits, why they are emboldened to do what they do, because they seem to have sympathizers among the highest hierarchy of government in Nigeria. And if this continues to go on, you will begin to wonder what's happening. But let's see whether the pressure is something that works, because there is quite a pressure going on to ensure that he resigns, and somebody else who is more fitted gets into that position. As we are right now, there's a whole lot of offensive coming in from the terrorists all over the country, in terms of the abductions, the killings, the attacks. They were all.
It's the same, and it's not all of them are criminal. Not all of them are criminal, because if you know, or maybe if you investigate what is happening, or what makes them to take those laws into their hand, some of them sometimes were cheated by so-called Ensakai, and I have to ban completely the Ensakai in my state. The Ensakai is those called vigilante group who normally went to their settlement, destroy their property, and take their animals. So and they doesn't have anyone to speak with. So sometimes they are going for revenge. Like if Antisake attack them, so they will go for reprisals. So that is what exactly happening. And some of them are living in a settlement where close to a village or town, and they sometimes if there is maybe operation, military operation, the military will go and destroy their properties and their animals. So they are angry with such actions sometimes. So sometimes if you are talking to them, you can understand where they are coming from and you can understand their problems. So it is important we as leaders to sit down with those people to understand what is the genesis first. You can't just, jump and conclude that the person is criminal. You have to listen to him. What makes him to go into that activities? So this is what to do. So they are not all of them. It's not all Fulani are criminals. Some are good citizens, but due to some circumstances, they subscribe to such a criminality.
Just watching that video is just enough to just make you angry at really this country, because there's no way, there's no how we're going to win the war against terrorism, insurgency, banditry, kidnapping, whatever criminal activities, as long as we have this crop of politicians who are more interested in defending terrorists than they are in protecting lives and properties. You see the passion with which he's trying to tell you to understand with the people who are killing you. So there's no criminal, there's nobody doing wrong that doesn't have a history that you can, that or a humanity that you can whatever for. But does that give you the right to do what you're doing? For you to understand, for you to really understand what's going on in, especially that in Zamfara is talking about that axis. This terrorist, in short, there was one that they said twins that a woman had given birth to. They took the twins, killed them, and fed them to the dog. Is this kind of people that this man is making excuses for? That they will kill, they will rape women in front of their husbands and whatever. They will kill, it's gory. It's just that most times the news don't come out. Even when they come out, it's just that's our father's side. After all, they are Muslim, not them then. That's the attitude people always bring in. If you see people killed, slaughtered that are traveling, they enter into villages, they kidnap, they will come into a mosque while people are praying, they will kill the people. All of that are the same people that this man is sitting down and is telling you, and this was him as a governor. So this was him as a governor, right? He was a governor when he was doing this, and he's explaining to you and making you want to believe that these people are good people, better. And with this kind of people, this is the currently the minister of defense, state. These are the people that you expect are going to do something.